Hoover. And now St. V very much so threatening. Second and short, ball at about the 6-yard line. Hand off Lindberger. Lindberger, that's a first down. Gonna give him the 2-yard line. So from the 2-yard line here, a first and goal. Lindberger scored once in the first half, but it goes to Sampson, the fullback, and he was pushed backwards. I think it'd be entertaining to give this man below us here a microphone for the entire game.
I know one thing, he'll sleep well tonight.
I would think so. Hand off again to the fullback, Sampson. Sampson, no signal yet. There it is. Jeff Sampson, 7th touchdown of the year from a yard out. And St. V has punched it out to a 10-point lead now. This was on about the 4th effort here, maybe.
Oh, there, right there. He
right
gets
at
it
the
across,
end.
right at the end. Because his first attempt, he didn't make it.
No. Same with the second.
Yeah, on his 3rd attempt. That's a big score.
Just whole complexion of this game has changed. Connor Ashby going down, and Hoover's body language is different, and the way they're playing is different route too. And well, St. V has opened up their largest advantage on our Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. Hoover needs to find the end zone on this next possession.
At least move the ball to get some confidence in their offense. Don't you think?
I would think so.
It would be great to score, but I think the biggest thing is, can they move the ball and not with trick plays?
No.
And not with trick plays. He's the center on the kickoff return.
Bircher is.
Yeah.
Something like a kickoff return here, or something that's, you know, points in another way could help. Right?
Something positive. They need something positive right now.
Dobson kicks it right to Robinson. Drew Robinson with a nice return.
There you go.
I didn't try to call that, but I some weird way I did. So he did.
He ran real hard.
You know, at this point, without your main guy, you've just got to hope that the other guys on the team that have had good years want it a little bit more.
Right.
Want it a little bit more. You're down 11. You're not out of it yet. Flag came in late as Grigualo was stopped for a loss there.
Wow. Wow.
Unnecessary roughness on Hoover.
Wow, that hurt.
Guess it was on the backside there on Ben Wyatt. I think because he pushed a young man to the ground.
That didn't help.
No, it didn't. Because now you have it on your own 37 and you need 6 miles to get a first down. Drew Johnson has it. Johnson lucky to get the yardage he did there.
That Johnson kid plays hard.
He does.
He plays real hard. He has.
You know, the thing I would ask you, Elmer, is do you consider at this point, opposed to playing Bircher at quarterback, do you consider putting a guy like a Brock Henney or a Trent Graham back there just to get an athlete back there to try to make plays?
Unless he's practiced there, no.
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 Third down and quite long to go here. Over 20. Pressure coming.
Yeah, there's a nice throw. Oh, right to his hands.
Fucci can't hang on to it. And a flag comes in. Guessing this will probably be a late hit on St. V. Possibly. At this point, if you're
it's out of bounds. Not smart. Boy, you have him.
So still third down. Not an automatic first, but 3rd and 8 now.
Not like it was the first half. This was an automatic first down. Let's see here. Let's give the young man a
draw play to Grigualo. There's no confidence in throwing the ball anymore. And that's not a knock on Bo Bircher. It's just that he's not. And now Hoover's going to punt. Would you go for it?
No, not here. Kind of poof it. Poof it.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah. We just call it a poof punt. Just kind of hanging up there. Kick it high, and so your guys can cover it. Wow. Boy.
I know I said it earlier, but just the entire complexion of this game has changed.
They're imploding.
And Darian Lewis is back deep to field this. Bad snap. Volas trying to get it. Volas gets off a wobbly punt. And Hoover downs it in a good spot for St. V.
That's why St. V didn't have anybody rushing. That's why you always have at least one guy rushing. You get a bad snap like that. Then had the ball back here.
Well, St. V ball when we get back. They already lead by 11 on our Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
There is something special about our community.
It's a feeling, a spirit, and you can sense it and see it in everyone who lives and works here.
Everyone in our community matters.
You matter.
It's a simple concept.
Yet its message carries a great impact, which we all need to hear.
Every conversation, each Pay It Forward message can have an incredible impact on someone else's life.
It can start with just 2 simple words.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
We return back in here. Limburger gets the ball on first down. And nothing doing there. Gain of about 1.
1 yard pickup.
If you're Hoover, you need something to flip the script at this point, because it's a very negative script right now that's not going in your favor. Lindsay wants it all. Haji Jackson can't hang on.
He had it. It's a nice throw.
Certainly did. That was Drew Johnson back there on the coverage. Big third down here for North Canton's defense. Lindsay, the quarterback. Play action. That's Nickerson. Nobody near him. Josh Nickerson with a man to beat. Gets past him. Nickerson inside the 5. 3rd and long, and nobody, and I mean nobody, covered Josh Nickerson out of the backfield. I don't think there was anybody within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, he rolled right and threw back left. Good play call. Good
Great
play call.
See now if Lindberger gets the ball or if they give it to Sampson, the fullback. That's Limburger.
Oh.
Limburger runs over a man. Limburger down to the 1. Oh, man.
Oh, this is a slobber
coming
knocker.
Right into your screen.
Oh, baby.
Ouch.
That's a slobber knocker.
Certainly is that. Quarterback keeper for Luke Lindsay, and Lindsay easily dives in. Second rushing touchdown of the year, and St. V starting to take command in this football game. Without Connor Ashby offensively, Hoover is in a world of hurt. Dobson's kick here is up, and it's good despite a bad snap. Down to the sideline now. Brought to you by SARTA. We bring in Noah Hiles. Noah?
John, when we spoke with Coach Nickel earlier this week, he raved about his 4-year starter at quarterback, Luke Lindsay, about the sacrifices he made coming into this year. A guy who's run a pass-heavy offense all the way to the state semifinal game earlier in his career. He sacrificed the statistics going into his senior year, knowing that it was going to be a run-heavy attack in 2019. You saw his full abilities on that drive with the pass to get him down into the goal line and then finishing it off with his legs for the touchdown. Good overall display by number 9.
He is a talented one. He's the most experienced player on the roster. You know, it's interesting. Coach Nickel, I love this quote from him. He said, St. Vincent St. Mary football over the years has been run the ball, play good defense, and win games. He said that goes back to the years of John Sestone, that's always been what St. V has done. And even though they've thrown the ball successfully tonight, they've also run the ball well, and they've managed the game well.
They've run hard. Their tailback runs hard. Obviously down the goal line there. That was a heck of a hit.
Well, and Hoover's playoff party that was this week might have to be on hold for another week. And Dobson puts a full boot into it. Drew Johnson fields it. Drew Johnson trying to find some open space, and Johnson kind of made something out of a little bit of nothing there. Reminder after the game, our Altman Health Foundation Player of the Game will be named. Right now, it's probably going to be somebody who plays for the Fighting Irish, unless someone for North Canton makes some great plays here coming down the stretch. But again, the Altman Health Foundation Player of the Game. Here's Grigualo. Adam Grigualo ran hard there and picks up a nice chunk of about 7 yards. If Hoover could score here, it's not entirely over.
No.
But they got to find some sort of rhythm. Grigualo again. Adam Grigualo.
He's running hard. Got a first down.
Another nice run. Picks up a first down. Grigualo again. Adam Grigualo on the first down. Continues to run with some authority behind him. Only gains about 4. Hoover entered this game 5-3. They've won their last 2 over Lake and Green. Bircher wants to throw, looks middle, that's Graham, but he can't hang on.
A little bit behind him, but should have had it.
How important is it for him just to complete a pass?
Oh, it's gigantic, isn't it?
I mean,
confidence. I mean, obviously that should have been caught. Yeah, it was a little bit behind him, but he had his hands on it.
Bircher.
We'll see here.
On the
this
third
is unnecessary.
Down. Oh. Intended for Henny and just out of his reach.
If they're going to win this game, they're going to have to win it a different way than throwing the ball. Right?
I don't know if they can.
Yeah. Defense, fumble recovery in the right position, you know, a lot of things can happen.
Volas to kick it deep here. Good snap. Pretty good kick by Volas. Lewis fields it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Boy, he better cover that ball up. That thing's all over the place.
Darian Lewis, if not for Drew Logan, is going to take that one to the house. We need a timeout, though, here on the All Care TV Replay Game of the Week. St. V leads by 3 scores.
tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
There was something curious going on. My husband started going for a short drive several times.
He doesn't normally keep things from me, so I just had to see. It turns out he's been hanging with the guys at Sarchone Ford, prepping for tailgating season. Because of their relaxed, no-pressure sales process, he was able to take his time deciding on the exact new F-150 to buy. You'll enjoy the short drive home from Sarchone Ford. Get to know us at sarchoneford.com or stop in for your test drive. Just minutes from Akron, Alliance, Canton, and Kent.
1, ladies and gentlemen. 2, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel this is going to be a big day.
Life were only like this.
Wouldn't want to miss this.
Looking forward to it.
What's this all about?
This is very exciting.
So cool.
Beautiful.
Great.
Mind if I have a look? I'm delighted to be here.
Amen.
I am.
Oh, very groovy, very groovy.
Let's have some fun today.
Like it? I like it a lot. That's all there is to it.
I've heard a lot about you.
I've heard a lot about you, too.
And we return back in here. Toss Limburger. Limburger running. Flag down. Thought I saw something tossed onto the field. There is a yellow piece of cloth on the field over there.
Is there? Oh.
Holding.
Against St. V's.
See if we can figure out where the hold was. Probably right there. I think holding is in the eye of the
beholder.
Yeah.
Or is that beauty?
No, it's beauty. It's the same thing with holding, though. First and long now. Lindsay, Limburger. Limburger, another nice run. Kid's just been a workhorse tonight.
Yes, he has. He's, like I say, he's not a great running back, but he's a good running back.
That's what he's been all year. He's been a workhorse all year for St. V. Probably going to get just over 1,000 yards when everything is said and done this year, but those are going to be a tough earned 1,000 yards. Even on a play like that, makes it 3rd and short now. That's the thing, is that St. V all night, Elmer, has played
short field.
Yeah, 3rd and manageable, short field. You know, they've.
Well, when you're running the ball and you're having success running, that's what you expect. You expect 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 2s.
High percentage.
Yep. And
hand off to the fullback here, and
I'm not sure he made it.
Depending on the spot.
This guy got a good spot. That guy doesn't have a very good spot.
Well, fourth down is called on the field. Well, some fans were asking for a measurement from St. V, but a 4th and inches. And St. V up by 18, not going to go for it. Unless they fake it here. Which could be the cherry on top tonight. Dobson, this kick takes a St. V bounce on what looked to not be a very good kick.
See, that's why you catch everything.
That's just unfortunate. It really is.
Well, that's why you catch everything that's punted. You come running up and catch it. When you're running up, you put your hand up like you're going to fair catch it. If somebody bumps you, you get an automatic penalty. On this turf, you have to catch it. we go. Here we go.
See if Bircher can make a throw here. Toss Grigualo. Adam Grigualo
Nice.
pushed out. Darian Lewis, the safety. I think you highlighted the right guy for them.
Yes, I did. Yes, I made a right pick.
You did. You did a nice job this week.
Maybe I should go out and buy that lottery ticket for $93 million tonight.
No.
No.
No, don't
Save my money.
Don't do
Let's
that.
not go crazy.
Don't waste your money on that.
Okay. But you never know.
It's been stranger things.
Yes, it has.
2nd and 8. Grigualo gets the ball.
No, nothing.
When you have passed the ball as successfully as Hoover has all year, and then you no longer can do that, it just
throws your rhythm off.
Throws everything off.
Yeah. You know, just like in the first half when we would laugh when Ashby 3rd and down, that's like 3rd and short to him.
It is. It's not. I mean, 3rd downs are not a stressful
No.
situation for him.
No.
See if Bircher can convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Henny.
he got that.
Brock Henny has it and has the 1st down.
There you go.
That's got to be a good feeling for Bo Bircher. Can officially tell you that Connor Ashby is done for the night. If there was any question of him coming back in the 4th quarter, he's done for the night. Well, we played 3, and we'll see if Hoover can mount a comeback in the 4th quarter after these timeouts.
Skeppers likes to keep an eye on her neighborhood, like MCTV watches out for our neighbors to make sure everything runs smoothly for our customers. From our technicians in the field to our engineering experts behind the scenes, we use top technology to keep your internet, TV, and phone connected. Plus, expert local technical support and friendly people to greet you. Everything in the neighborhood the way it should be. MCTV, we go the extra smile.
Y'all know it's football season. Around these parts, football season is barbecue season. If you want to score big on game day, make slow-smoked Old Carolina barbecue your go-to spot before, during, and after all the games. No need to cook on Friday. Meet before the game at Old Carolina. Or grab a party pack and host the ultimate college or pro football party. Featuring award-winning ribs, tender pulled pork, and jumbo smoked wings. We have options for all your pigskin pig-outs. Get more info at oldcarolina.com. Old Carolina Barbecue Company. Meet before the game.
Start of the 4th quarter here, Memorial Stadium in North Canton. Bircher back to throw, wants to go deep. Trent Graham is out there. Intercepted though, Darian Lewis. Here comes Darian. This is his 2nd interception of the game. Darian Lewis trying to find the sideline. Lewis.
No. Stop. Cut it out. Cut it out.
And a flag is thrown late. Nominee for our rock solid play of the game here, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. Unsportsmanlike on St. V this time.
Lewis kid is a smooth athlete, isn't he? He runs,
Oh,
he glides.
yeah.
He's a good one. He's a good one. Well, see what Cheese does. See what Cheese does on this one.
was Darian Lewis's 8th interception of the year. 2nd in this game alone. Maryland I, here's Limburger. The cheesehead runs hard.
Yes, he does.
Well,
now they bring 24 in. He's not too bad either.
Nickerson, yeah. If you're Hoover now, I think you know pretty clearly what you have to do. Nickerson gets the ball and meets Luca DiStefano immediately from that nose tackle spot. You know, you got to think about it too, though, Elmer. They get the stop right before the half. They're not able to do anything with the ball. Hoover this is, because Connor Ashby is hurt. They get the ball to start the second half. And they turn it over. You know, I mean, if Ashby is in there, do you lead by 10 at that point? I guess that's the question.
Yeah.
3rd down, pass play here. Lindsey, short throw, and
catch it.
Pass is hauled in.
Good catch. The true eye.
Logan Olson on the catch there. Nickerson on the toss here.
Haven't seen that in a long time. True eye. 2 backs in front of the tailback.
I would say a true Maryland eye, right?
True Maryland eye.
Classic.
Started by what coach?
Tubby Raymond?
No, Tom Nugent. Look it up. Look it up.
I will.
Yeah, okay. There we are. True eye.
Back in it again. Yeah. Nickerson, your deep back. This is as old as time.
This is older than time.
It's Nickerson who gets the ball. 3rd down coming up now.
Keeping that clock going, aren't they?
Well, not just is this going to make things harder on Hoover, it means they're going to have to beat Jackson next week in order to make it to
the
playoffs. But it also means that Brian Baum is going to go to 0-5 in Week 9 games. This has been a nightmarish week for his career. Pressure being shown by Hoover. Toss Limburger. Limburger picks up the 1st down and more. George Limburger. From the 46-yard line all the way down to the 18.
He's just a tough kid. Tough kid. Yeah.
First and 10 on the 18 now. This is Nickerson. Nickerson to the outside. And no one's going to get him. 18 yards out. Josh Nickerson. If you are St. Vincent St. Mary, that's probably a score that leads to Week 11, and most likely a score that puts a cap on this one.
Yeah. Good blocking on the corner. And he just used his speed.
Tell you what, there have been bad snaps all night for Dobson on extra points, and he has made every single one of them.
I tell you what, though, the key on that drive was that Lindberger run. He just ran over people. He's a hard, I mean.
Well, Hoover trails now by 25. And truly, some sort of Herculean effort would bring them back at this point. But they're going to have to go back to the drawing board probably for Week 10. Back after this.
You can't tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
For nearly 20 years, thousands of people have relied on SARTA for safe, affordable, reliable transportation.
People like Misty Williams, who's riding SARTA to a brighter future. Misty's a full-time student and mom who uses our fixed routes to get to school, pick up her son at daycare, and return home at the end of a very busy day.
School, shopping, Cleveland, Akron, the airport, for work or for play. People you know count on SARTA to meet their transportation needs. And we deliver.
SARTA, where can we take you today?
35-10, St. V over Hoover. It was once 14-10, St. V. They've reeled off 21 unanswered since then, but the big reason why they've reeled off that 21 in a row is the loss of quarterback Connor Ashby to what we can only infer is a concussion. And because of that, Hoover's offense has been stymied to move the football. Dobson kicks it deep here. Fielded by Zachary Yun, and Yun gets across his own 30. I mean, I hate to be that guy, and I'm going to be here for a moment, but this is truly one of those games where if you take it from when it was 14-10 and you reinsert Ashby, what does that scoreboard say right now? I mean, that's why I know St. V is going to walk away. They're going to be happy with the win, but you know.
But you're talking about the unknown now too, John, aren't you?
Well, you are, but I mean, you also know that with him,
he's a difference maker.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like when you lose. It was like when the Cavs had LeBron, you know, and LeBron would go down. Mm-hmm. It's like it changed the whole complexion of the team.
It definitely did. You could see that in their body language.
So it's like, you know, and that's all fairness to all the kids on the field.
But it's part of the game too.
It is.
Injuries are part of the game.
But when you lose the guy that a lot of people are saying might be the best quarterback to ever go through the school, and he's only a junior.
Yeah.
I mean, that says a lot. Bircher to throw here. This is Drew Johnson on the second down. Brings up a third and somewhat manageable, I guess you could say.
3rd and 5, huh?
Well, now the key next week, too, becomes if Jackson hasn't clinched a playoff spot, then they're playing.
Because they're not going to get a whole lot of points playing green.
No.
Tonight.
Doesn't matter how much you win by.
No. Nope. It's what their record is.
So.
No, they're not going to get a whole lot of points from green.
3rd down here. Pass well over the head of Henny.
And he's 6'5".
Yeah, he is. Coach Brian Baum told us that Brock Henny probably going to be one of those kids this offseason that has the potential to get a lot of Division I looks. Probably going to have a lot of people come calling, maybe from the MAC, that say, can we put about 15 pounds onto him and have him play tight end? And I'm sure those calls will be fielded by Brian Baum gladly. The junior is a talent. Volas kicks it deep here, the galloping Greek, as I call him. Not to upset you with the baklava thing again.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I wore the...
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll go to Athens and buy some.
So, Ohio State tomorrow on 1480 WHBC. They play Wisconsin. Big game for the Buckeyes. Wisconsin coming off of that tight loss to Illinois. I'm sensing that the Badgers will want blood, but it's at the Horseshoe. 10:30 airtime on 1480. You know, I wore the shirt I did tonight because Hoover hasn't lost when I've worn this blue shirt. Now I have to rethink that idea.
There's that true eye.
Here's Limburger. My goodness.
Jeez. Oh.
Ball came free, but they say Limburger was down.
Let's see that. Was he down?
We will certainly get a look here.
Let's see here.
Well, I don't know. He was kind of like laying on top of somebody.
Yes.
Injured player is Luca DiStefano. He leaves the field. Hey, I want to remind you guys all week, too, a couple of cool things that we're putting together this week for the big game next Saturday between Massillon and McKinley. The Stream 2, where you can normally hear our stream games each week. We will have old broadcasts of games done by Jim Muzzy and Jim Johnson and all the old voices all week. It'll be running on a continuous loop there. Well, here's Nickerson again. And Nickerson pushed out of bounds. Third down, about 4 to go.
Look who's a tailback. One who's going to get it.
Limburger. 36 in all white. Probably going to get the ball. There he is. Here's George Limburger. Flag is down, picks up the first down, but
there's a penalty.
I believe it's coming back. It was thrown right in the vicinity of the 6'9", 340 pounds, Savion Washington at left tackle. See if Savion got too much jersey here. Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Called either way, though.
Now they're going to throw it.